This is day no days. It's a free run. I'm going to talk about first topic, but I'm not obviously going to number the topics. So today's topic is a God-sized dream. Before that, I'll just mention that I do have white hair, and it's going to be visible more and more on camera. I was trying to get away from it, by shaving every time. I shaved every day for like last 90 odd days, 100 days. And then I was like, okay, who cares? It may be a style or something. Yes, I'm not that old to have white beard, but or maybe I might not like it. But I think people now we are moving towards disrupting things, right? So this can become kind of a fashion thing. So I'll leave it to that. Moving on, a God-sized dream. Why is it important to have dreams? I'll give from my personal experience. A couple of years ago, I used to think, what if that person did something like this? And not that as in like someone, just random person did something like this. The ideas, something like this is the ideas that I had. And if they worked upon that, if they had that vision, they will just transform the planet, right? Now, it doesn't work like that. If you have plans, ideas, it's you who take charge and you change the planet. I was like, okay, I don't need to do it. Someone will do it anyways. So that's true. Someone will do it, but may not be in this lifetime, my lifetime obviously, or may even not be in the next 500 years. Now, the point I'm making here is uh, there are some people, I'm not claiming I am one of those, but there are some people, let's just say Elon Musk or Steve Jobs, who disrupt the field they work in. Now, technology, let's just say, now we are in the boom. Technology is just information technology, especially, is creating different sorts of, you know, accolades everywhere. But talking about Elon Musk, why I talk about Elon Musk specifically, because this guy mentioned that he's going to make humans a multi-planet species, right? When he says that, it's uh, it's a new word. We haven't heard that, but when if someone can think about it and he's working towards it, he is going to achieve it. But even if, let's just say, he doesn't in his lifetime achieve it, I really hope he does. But if he does not, he has already shown us something that we can work towards. In next 100 years, maybe we will be invading other planets, right? Now, I'm not for invasions, but I'm just giving the idea what the vision he is showing right now. Similarly, we can have a lot of big dreams, and now that's what I call a God-sized dream. We can have big dreams, work towards them, and then start making plans on how we can action those dreams. Now, obviously, we can't just say that, okay, I want to be the president of the United States and then sit down at I'm in Australia right now. I'll sit down in Australia, Sydney, and I'll think about it every day. I mean, obviously, yeah, it might daydreaming might be part of that, but it's obviously, one, it's not a God-sized dream. Second, it's not even a dream. You are just sitting down there and not doing anything towards it. You're just fluffing stuff up. When if you want to sit and do something, you want to be a president of United States, obviously. I think why I gave example of United States, you can become a president even if you are not born there. So if you go there, you become part of active politics, maybe do some law degrees, and then work for the government for next 40 years, then you will become the president. As we have seen, they have had weird examples of people becoming president. A guy with no political background, right? Donald Trump. He just wanted to do it and he did it. So that's how the world works. Because in one of the interviews when he was young, he just said it. He said it in the camera. I want to be the president. I want to be the president. I want to be the over and over again, and then he became the president. So power of spoken word and what you think, visualize, and it is going to come into effect. Now, why he became president? Because he did apply for the nomination. He did work towards. He did have money, obviously, so he did work towards getting his nominations, getting people aligned for himself, and then he did his term. Can you believe that Donald Trump did his term? Now, coming back to the topic, God-sized dream. Having dreams, goals is important. Having vision is important. But when we say God-sized dream, we are talking about creating a vision, which and is not just going to help us; it's going to help other people, the whole planet. Because once we start tapping into once let's just say few people on this planet start tapping into that God-sized dream department, this planet where it's heading towards, it is going to scale up crazy. And a lot of cultures, they had these I don't know how it worked, but they used to write about technologies which are now being discovered and now being invented, not discovered, now being invented. So how did they write that? Now that's a bit of a complicated question. Maybe there are alien theories, different civilizations, but the reality is we don't know. So let's just say even if they imagined that, how did they do that? Human mind is very strong. So if we can think about a God-sized dream, we even if for ourselves we don't achieve it, we give something to the planet. And now because we are having the data backups of cloud, there is a cloud data backup, or there is a lot of recovery tools. I hope that this technology is going to go for generations. But then when we are backing up so much data, so much information, where are we going to go after few years? That's the point here. So having God-sized dreams, what is mine? I'll make a different video to elaborate on this, but mine is to make a hospice center with a lot of different ideas that I have. Now, have I done work on this? I will be honest, I haven't really put it down on the project, the business plan. I haven't made a business plan of it. I just have a vague idea. But as I speak about it, I become confident, and I know this is the space where we are heading towards. This planet needs something like this, what I am thinking. There are some ideas that I have, I want to implement them, I want to bring them to life. Now, not talking too much about that, I will make a separate video in which I will share all these details. But God-sized dream, where you are not sure where you're going, but if you start working towards it, the satisfaction you're going to get, the kind of work, social work you're doing is plenty. So with this, I'll finish the video, because again announcement and it's becoming crazy. But God-sized dream, as big as you can dream, is where yes, my safety is priority. I'll finish off.
Sydney Airport wishes you safe travels.
So, dreaming big doesn't mean that we are fluffing up. If we already have something where we want to go and we dream as big as we can, it doesn't. Okay, from personal experience, I didn't used to have a heart to say it out loud. Right? Right now, I'm saying it. It doesn't mean I'm fluffing about it. I really think it is something that is needed, and it will happen. Because a lot of the time what happens is, even if we have a little dream or a little vision for ourselves, for someone else, for other people or the planet in general, we don't say it out loud. We are, even to ourselves, we don't say it out loud. We're like, yeah, if that happened, that's the perspective I had. That's how I used to think. Yeah, if that can be done like this, it will be great. I mean, everyone can do that. It's easy, right? That's what they do when 5 people, drinking alcohol. All the discoveries are made there, because that's just talks. So here I'm talking about putting that into a materialization. What you're thinking, just put it. That's it. I'm not even saying just straight away start working. Yes, you have to work towards it, but just put it on, materialize it. Put it on sheet. and then divide that God-sized dream into the goals. With the goals, divide those goals into long-term, short-term, medium-term goals. Now, when I say this, this is for myself. I am going to implement it. Right? And one of the other ideas, dividing things into 90-day plans, working towards those goals into 90-day plans, is what all I will also implement. I have been guilty about something. I did a 90-day run just prior to coming to Sydney. Oh, it was crazy. There, that is where my thinking changed. That is where I have been, feeling very powerful. I am thinking that yes, I think I can do a lot of work if I don't stay selfish and say, okay, I just want to chill in life. I can do a lot of work for maybe others, definitely others, not maybe others. Now, when I have elaborated on this stuff, I what are the actions I am going to take? I go back to Melbourne. I will start working towards what I can uh, possibly do in alignment to what I am thinking here. I missed it. I'm guilty. Yes, I came to Sydney and it was humble and jumble, and I did not really execute what I already knew. So, what is the next step here I'm thinking of? Maybe the next step is that I will actually start working towards the different plans that I have already thought of. I will write them down and I will have a structure to the day. I tried it before in Sydney, I could not because of laziness. I will not complain anything else. It was just that I was lazy and I did not really work upon um, what I had learnt in those 90-day run that I had done before. So now I have apologized to myself. I will apologize by journaling the experience that I had in Sydney and how I drifted a lot. Coming back now, I have to have a structure to the day, starting the day at 4 a.m. and then, doing a lot of stuff that I am thinking of. Now, when I do it for 1 week, I can just, uh, I will be on, I will get the momentum. That's the word I'll get the momentum, and that is going to help a lot. So, in next video is coming on Thursday, where I will share what I have done from past in these 3 days, and also I'll have another topic to talk about. With this, I will conclude. Thank you so much.